Hello students, welcome to readmedprep Academy channel. Today in economically important plants and entrepreneurial botany part 4, we are going to talk about the traditional system of medicines and medicinal plants. India has a rich medicinal heritage. A number of traditional systems of medicine (TSM) are practiced in India, some of which come from outside India. TSM in India can be broadly classified into institutionalized or documented and non-institutionalized or oral traditions. Here you can see TSMs of India include the Siddha, Ayurveda, Naturopathy, Yoga, Unani and Homeopathy are all the traditional Indian systems of medicine, which is based on the knowledge of history and basic doctrine principles. This has global acceptance and convergence of TSMs. These systems have prescribed texts in which the symptoms, disease diagnosis, drugs to cure, preparation of drugs, dosage and diet regimes, daily and seasonal regimens. Non-institutional systems do not have such records and are practiced by rural and tribal peoples across India. The knowledge is mostly held in an oral form. The TSM focus on healthy lifestyle and healthy diet for maintaining good health and disease reversal. Siddha system of medicine. Siddha is the most popular, widely practiced and culturally accepted system in Tamil Nadu. It is based on the text written by the 18 Siddhas. There are different opinions on the constitution of 18 Siddhas. The Siddhas are not only from Tamil Nadu but also have come from the other countries. Siddha means achievement. Siddhas were saintly personalities who attained proficiency in medicine through practice of bhakti and yoga. The system of pre-Vedic period identified with Dravidian culture and literature of Siddha system is mostly in Tamil. Siddha, 10,000-year-old traditional Tamil system of medicine. Siddha is a Tamil word derived from Siddhi, attaining perfection in life or heavenly bliss. The 18 founders of Siddha, Nandi, Agasthyar, Tirunular, Punakesar, Pulasthyar, Punal Kannar, Idal Kadar, Bogar, Pulikal Isar, Karuurar, Konkanavar, Kalangi, Sattalnadar, Aluganni, Agappal, Pambatti, Tharayar, Kuchambal. All these 18 are the founders of Siddha. They are all Siddhas. The entire knowledge is documented in the form of poems in Tamil. Siddha is principally based on the Panchabhuta philosophy. According to this system, three humours, namely Vatam, Pittam and Kabam, are responsible for the health of the human beings, and any disturbance in the equilibrium of these humours result in ill health. The drug sources of Siddha include plants, animal parts, marine products and minerals. This system specializes in using minerals for preparing drugs with the long shelf life. This system uses about 800 herbs as the source of drugs. Great stress is laid on the disease prevention, health promotion, rejuvenation and cure. Now Ayurvedic system of medicine. Ayurveda is supposed to have originated from Brahma. The core knowledge is documented by Charaka, Sushruta and Vagbhata in compendiums written by them. This system is also based on three humor principles, namely Vata, Pitta and Kapha, which could exist in equilibrium for a healthy living. Acharya Charaka was a disciple of Rishi Atriya Punarvasu. Rishi Punarvasu was a well-known scholar of Ayurveda and his teachings led to the development of 6 schools of Ayurveda. Also, sage Punarvasu was a high-profile physician. As well, he served as a personal physician to King Nagnajit of Gandhara kingdom. Sushruta is known as the father of surgery. Sushruta Samhita is regarded as one of the foundational texts in the field of Ayurveda. Maharishi Vagbhata was one of the greatest physicians in Ayurveda. Vata. Vata means Vayu, which is responsible for all movements and sensations, including motor actions inside the body. Pitta. Pitta is responsible for all physiochemical activities of the body in the form of metabolism, production of heat and energy. Kapha. Kapha is the substance which maintains compactness in the body by providing the fluid matrix to it. Doshas are Kapha, Pitta and Vata. Kapha includes sinuses, nostrils, throat, bronchi. Pitta includes liver, spleen, gallbladder, stomach, duodenum and pancreas. Vata includes small intestines and the large intestines. This system uses more of herbs and few animal parts as drug sources. Plant sources include a human proportion of Himalayan plants. The Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India lists about 500 plants used as a source of drugs. Folk system of medicine. Folk systems survive as an oral tradition among the innumerable rural and tribal communities of India. A consolidated study to document the plants used by ethnic communities was launched by the Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India, in the form of All India Coordinated Research Project on Ethnobiology. Folk medicine is the treatment of ailment at home by remedies and simple measures based upon experience and knowledge handed over by the generation by word of mouth. Folk medicine comprises of traditional healing beliefs and method used in the past and contemporary cultures, mostly by people who are not licensed medical practitioners. Folk medicine is a system based on the traditional modes of conduct of coping with sickness. As a result, about 8,000 plant species have been documented which are used for medicinal purposes. The efforts to document in several underexplored and unexplored pockets of India still continue. Major tribal communities in Tamil Nadu who are known for their medicinal knowledge include Irulas, Malayalis, Kurumbas, Palyans and Kanis. The tribal medicine or folk medicine or ethnomedicine. The tribes who live in isolation practices their own system of medicine, and this is known as tribal medicine or ethnomedicine. The tribal population of the country as per 2011 census is 10.43 crores, constituting 8.6% of the total population. 89.97% of them live in rural areas and 10.03% in urban areas. Now let us move on to the medicinal plants. India is a treasure house of medicinal plants. They are linked to local heritage as well as to the global trade. All institutional systems in India primarily use medicinal plants as a drug sources. At present, 90% collection of the medicinal plants is from the non-cultivated sources. Growing demand for herbal products has led to quantum jump in the volume of plant materials traded within and across the countries. Increased demand exerts a heavy strain on the existing resources. Now efforts are being made to introduce cultivation techniques of medicinal plants to the farmers. Some of the medicinal plants: mint, aloe, thyme, garlic, mustard, echinacea, ginger, chamomile, calendula, lemon balm, celandine, lavender, dandelion, rosemary, yarrow and cowberry. Medicinal plants play a significant role in providing primary healthcare services to rural and tribal people. They serve as the therapeutic agents as well as important raw materials for the manufacture of traditional and modern medicines. Medicinally useful molecules obtained from the plants that are marketed as drugs are called biomedicines. Medicinal plants which are marketed as powders or in other modified forms are known as botanical medicines. Plants for every organ: nervous system, ginkgo and walnuts. For the heart, garlic and tomatoes. For the intestines, rosemary and chia. For the lungs, the eucalyptus and onions. For the liver, turmeric and artichoke. Kidneys, bearberry and raspberry. For the stomach, mallow and carrot. For the pancreas, ginger, whole grain products. For the skin, aloe and cucumber. Let us move on to one medicinal plant called Kiranelli. The botanical name is Phyllanthus amarus. It belongs to the family Euphorbiaceae. Now it is included in the Phyllanthacea. Origin and area of cultivation: the plant is a native of tropical American region and is naturalized in India and other tropical countries. It is not cultivated and is collected from moist places in plains. Phyllanthus Mothers Potensis is also commonly sold in the medicinal plant markets, collected from the non-forest area as Kiranelli. The active principle is phyllanthine, which is the major chemical component. What is the medicinal importance? Phyllanthus is a well-known hepatoprotective plant generally used in Tamil Nadu for the treatment of jaundice. Research carried out by Dr. S.P. Thiagarajan and his team from the University of Madras has scientifically proved that the extract of Phyllanthus amarus is effective against hepatitis B virus. Phyllanthus niruri, otherwise Kiranelli, helps to lower the blood sugar. It improves the glucose storage, which helps to maintain blood sugar levels. Prevents kidney stones. It may also prevent stones from forming in the kidney. Improves liver health. It reduces the amount of fatty acids in the liver. Helps protect against ulcers. It showed potent effectiveness against gastric ulcers. It helps to treat acute hepatitis B infection due to its antiviral and liver protecting abilities. Side effects and risks not recommended for pregnant and breastfeeding women. Few side effects like stomach upset and diarrhea can occur. Nilavembu. The botanical name is Andrographis paniculata. It belongs to the family Acanthaceae. Andrographis paniculata, known as the king of bitters, is traditionally used in the Indian systems of medicine. The active principle obtained is andrographolites. Andrographis is a potent hepatoprotective and is widely used to treat liver disorders. Concoction of Andrographis paniculata and 8 other herbs, Nilavembu Kudinir, is effectively used to treat malaria, chikungunya and dengue. The Nilavembu Kudinir consists of plants like Andrographis paniculata, Vetiveria zizanoides, Plectranthus vetiveroides, Santalum album, Trichosanthus diosca, Cyperus rotundus, Gingiber officinale, Piper nigrum, Molluga cerviana. For all the types of fever, this concoction can be used like for dengue, chikungunya, relieves body pain and joint pains. The dosage is 5 to 10 grams in the form of a decoction. Now, what are psychoactive drugs? Phytochemicals, drugs from some of the plants alter an individual's perception of mind by producing hallucination are known as psychoactive drugs. These drugs are used in all ancient cultures, especially by shamans and by traditional healers. Example of two such plants, namely poppy and marijuana. Opium or poppy, the botanical name is Papaver somniferum, belongs to the family Papaveraceae. Opium or poppy is native to southeastern Europe and western Asia. Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh are the licensed states to cultivate opium or poppy. Opium is derived from the exudates of fruits of poppy plant. It was traditionally used to induce sleep and for relieving pain. Opium yields morphine, a strong analgesic which is used in surgery. However, opium is an addiction-forming drug. Cannabis or marijuana, botanical name is Cannabis sativa, belongs to the family Cannabiaceae. Origin and area of cultivation, marijuana is native to China. States such as Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh are legally permitted to cultivate industrial hemp or marijuana. The active principle in marijuana is trans-tetrahydrocannabinol, THC. It possesses a number of medicinal properties. It is an effective pain reliever and reduces hypertension. THC is used in treating glaucoma, a condition in which pressure develops in the eyes. THC is also used in reducing nausea of cancer patients undergoing radiation and chemotherapy. THC provides relief to bronchial disorders, especially asthma, as it dilates the bronchial vessels. Because of these medicinal properties, cultivation of cannabis is legalized in some countries. The tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, is one of the main cannabinoids found in cannabis plant. It is responsible for the majority of the plant's psychoactive properties. THC was discovered by Raphael McCollum in 1969. Advantages of THC: it has an analgesic effect, increase in appetite, relieves nausea and vomiting, sedative effects, reduces spasms and convulsions. The therapeutic effects of THC are a result of the agonist activity of the CB1 receptor present in the central nervous system and the CB2 receptors present in the immune system. The THC activates the receptor CB1 and CB2 throughout the body while stimulating the endocannabinoid system. Currently, there is a research investigating whether it is an agonist of GPR55 at small doses and an antagonist at high doses. However, prolonged use causes addiction and has an effect on individuals' health and society. Hence, most of the countries have banned its cultivation and use. Marijuana addiction, according to the National Institute of Drug Abuse, 9% of the adults become addicted to marijuana, whereas 17% of the teens become addicted to marijuana. Narcotics Control Bureau, NCB, drugs come in various forms and can be taken in various ways. Some are legal and others are not. Drug abuse and misuse can cause numerous health problems, and in serious cases death can occur. The Narcotics Control Bureau, NCB, is the nodal drug law enforcement and intelligence agency of India and is responsible for fighting drug trafficking and the abuse of illegal substances. So today in economically important plants and entrepreneurial botany part 4, we discussed about the traditional system of medicines like Siddha and Ayurveda and medicinal plants. Thank you. Kindly subscribe, like, share and comment to channel Read MedPrep Academy. Kindly register for UG and PG MCQs in our website www.readmedprepacademy.com. Join Read MedPrep Academy for UG and PG NEET preparation. Kindly WhatsApp the number given below. Our Facebook ID is Read MedPrep Academy. Our email is readmedprepacademy@gmail.com. Our Instagram is Read MedPrep Academy. Kindly post your questions in the comment box regarding the lecture. We will reply with appropriate answers. Thank you very much.